Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, go down, hit the like button, the subscribe button, share it with your friends if you guys enjoy this video. Alright, on to what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about my top 5 springtime baits for bass fishing here in Arizona. Arizona tends to be a little bit of a different specimen in terms of bass fishing. Yes, you'll catch them on the same things here as you will in Texas, but Arizona tends to be a little bit of a different specimen. Those of you who live here, y'all know what I'm talking about. We get a little bit harder over here for the bass fishing. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start from the bottom of the water column all the way up to the top. So to start it off, a Texas rig brush hog and watermelon candy. Watermelon candy, that is my go-to color for a Texas rig brush hog. I absolutely smack them on every single lake here in Arizona. It's a really, really productive bait. Creature bait, can't go wrong with it. Acts like a crayfish, acts like something a little bit different on the bottom. Next up on the list, we're gonna be talking about a Senko. And how I rig this Senko. A lot of people wig it wacky rigged. Me personally, I rigged this little puppy weightless Texas rig. Can't go wrong with a weightless Texas rig Senko. And what you're gonna be doing, fire that thing out, just let it fall to the bottom. And give it a couple twitches. After it hits the bottom, lift that thing up about 2 feet, let it fall again, lift it up again 2 feet, let it fall again. And if you don't get anything, reel that sucker in and fire it back out there. Because the thing is, these bass, they're gonna be smacking this little thing on the fall. Because the Senkos, as a lot of you guys know, Senkos have a very unique fall. They'll start, it'll swoop, and then it'll wiggle. And that little wiggle right there, for some reason, it just fires them up and it makes them want to eat it. This color right here, this is my go-to color here in Arizona. This is a green pumpkin red flake. I don't know what's about it, but I absolutely smack them on a green pumpkin red flake Senko. Now we're moving on to reaction baits. There are so many reaction baits that are going to work during this time of the year. It's absolutely insane. Just about every reaction bait is going to work in the springtime anywhere in the country. So to start it off, I really like throwing a weightless soft jerk bait. This right here, this is the good old Banjo Minnow. Can't go wrong with that little puppy right there. Some of you guys are going to hate on it. Go ahead, but I'm going to go catch a bunch of fish on it. This little thing right here absolutely works. This is the 4.5 inch in their new green pumpkin minnow. Really good color. You got that shad presentation. You can also kind of presentate a brim or some sort of like a bluegill or a sunfish because you got that green pumpkin back on it. All right, next bait in the reaction category, my personal favorite, and I'm talking my favorite reaction bait to throw, is a spinner bait. Spinner bait, you can't go wrong with it. Okay, I don't know if that's focusing. Oh, there we go. Just a shad colored skirt spinner bait. This one, I actually forgot what this one is. This is, well, I know that it's a Bass Pro spinner bait. This is their upgraded version. It has a trocar hook on it. Kind of simulates a War Eagle spinner bait. You got that longer skirt on the back, so you don't have to throw a trailer with this spinner bait. Solid color right here. This thing gets chewed on, but my goodness, throwing a spinner bait in the springtime, golly, you can't freaking beat it. All right, next in the category, this is gonna be the last one that we're talking about. We're going up to the top of the water, and you're gonna be throwing this. You can throw it early spring here in Arizona and you can get bit on, but it's really gonna be a late spring, middle spring kind of bait that you're throwing. And you're also probably gonna throw this for the rest of the year, all through the fall. That's gonna be a topwater bait. Okay, this is a little walking bait. This is a KVD, Sexy Dog. You can throw that. You can throw a Whopper Plopper right here. This is a really, really popular topwater lure all throughout the country. And you also can't really go wrong with a Rebel Pop R right here. I think these little things are like $5. Guys, you don't really need to be spending $15 on topwater lures. Now, hey, do I? Yeah, but this little Rebel Pop R right here, it's $5. I don't know if that's focusing. There we go. It's a $5 little topwater lure. That little bait is gonna get chewed on, okay? You can't beat a topwater bite, especially when you get into that springtime, that late spring, middle spring. You'll catch them on topwater lures all day. Now anyways, that's gonna conclude today's video. Again, if you guys enjoyed, if you guys found this video useful at all for fishing here in Arizona, if you're new to it, go ahead, please go down, hit the like button, the subscribe button, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys all in the next adventure or video or tip video, whatever I'm doing next. So let's close this thing out.